Hey guys, Midnight Anubis here, and it's time for another commentary. So you guys remember Fawn's second commentary on the Desert Storm? I know a bunch of people didn't like it, and I can admit it does have problems, but I feel it was a little better than her first commentary. But since it had problems, people made commentaries on it. Evan's was pretty good, and it gave me a good laugh, while 8-Bit Fox's was goddamn atrocious. But did you know the Desert Storm also made a commentary on it? Yes, he actually did a commentary on Fawn. And while it's a lot better than 8-Bit Fox's commentary, it still has enough problems to make a commentary on. But today, I want to do something different. Like I said earlier, Fawn's second commentary does have problems. So to kill two birds with one stone, I will be commentating on both Fawn and Desert Storm. So I will use Tomoya for Desert Storm and Nightwing for Fawn. Also, Fawn is first degree, Storm is second degree, and I'm the third degree. Okay, let's go.
Dearest Fawn, thank you very much for providing me with your friendship. Friendship is magic after all. So please, accept this present as a token of my gratitude for said friendship. From Travis, aka the Desert Storm. P.S. Bro, dude, you really need to finish that collab. I think it says a lot about you when someone makes a brief cameo in a video and immediately regrets it afterwards. Isn't that right, me? You were right, me. Nice work, me.
Wow! That added so much to the video. It totally wasn't a waste of time. And even if it was a joke, I feel that your tone and delivery in that bit makes it fall flat faster than Kevin James doing stand-up. Speaking of jokes, since he makes a decent joke after this, as well as a good point, I'll be skipping ahead.
Greetings, one and all. My name is the Desert Storm, and welcome to my very first solo countdown. Kind of.
Am I the only one that thinks this video has some serious audio balance issues? I mean, like, not to the degree of meta, but it's kind of weird to hear your voice at the same volume as the background music. If you want people to understand you, I suggest cranking up your voice a little more and the music a little less.
Alright, first of all, I had little control over the sound and shit, because as stated later, I didn't edit this. Secondly, I recorded this on my fucking phone mic. And not because I'm lazy, because I can't afford anything else, despite being a Jew.
And as everyone knows, there is absolutely no way to boost the microphone volume on your phone. Also, while it is true that you had little control over the editing, you do share a bit of the blame for the audio issues because you still posted it on your channel. You were the one who gave the okay to this, and either didn't notice the issue, which you confirmed, or didn't care. Either way, it doesn't really counter what Fawn said because the audio issue she presented is still a problem that exists in the original video. Skipping again because he makes a few good points. See, I told you this commentary was better than 8-Bit Fox's com.
Once again, I can see why this game gets the praise it does, but when an RPG fails in almost every aspect an RPG should excel in, it's just sad.
No mention of the combat, no mention to the enemies you fight, no mention to the story other than it's there to be there when clearly it's much more in depth than you think.
Do you want the video to be an eternity so you can get your way, or should it stay within the parameters of time itself?
It's the maniac! Take him away! Take him away!
But in all seriousness, you could have easily summed up those aspects into one sentence for each. That takes, what, 10 seconds at most? But now it's Fawn's turn in the hot seat. What if Desert Storm didn't have much of a negative opinion on the aspects you brought up? Wouldn't bringing up positive aspects on a list about terrible games be kind of unfitting, since you're talking about why the game sucks? It'd be like going to a roast, and then during one part of your speech, you compliment the person. It's really out of place. Anyways, skipping again.
But no one cares about the story in Grand Theft Auto. Be honest, you don't.
Once again, your audio has some serious balance issues. On to the point, you can't just diss a story just because you didn't like it. I know it's your opinion and all, but saying that no one cares is too extreme and really kind of forceful.
Fawn, did you really need to reiterate a previous argument? We, the viewers, already know that this video has serious audio balancing issues. You don't need to reiterate. And since your commentary is 22 minutes long, repeating a previous argument is a big no-no. Skip.
By how he said the title, you know this is going to be a boring segment. If nothing interesting happens here, I'll skip it fully in post.
You did see the video before writing the script, right? Right? Because based on this, something tells me that you didn't. And that's stupid. You should at least see the video once to completion before writing a script, because for all you know, he could say/do something to counter your argument. And spoiler alert, some of Desert's bits I skipped were things that do counter some of your arguments. For instance, Fawn, you brought up that Desert loves to repeat himself when it comes to multiplayer, when he only brought up multiplayer once at this point, back in the Gmod segment. So, yeah, if you're gonna make a commentary, watch a video to completion. Oh yeah, and since I'll be skipping Desert's SA2 segment, I'm gonna say this. Desert, this is a list about why you don't like the games. Bringing up SA2's music in a positive light, especially since you made no mention of the music previously, is kind of out of place given the topic. Also, you bring up a little later how the previous 4 entries have pretty forgettable music, except Skyrim's theme, and yet despite that being a good argument to dislike those games, you didn't use it back in the original list.
Logic.
Oh, thank goodness you saved us from that repetition, Chaos Key.
That was nearly 2 minutes I fast-forwarded, and probably cut the length in half by doing so. But for the love of Atlantis, Fawn, this is fucking atrocious. If your only response was that it was repetitive, bring it up and then skip it! Why the fast-forward, especially for that long? Your commentary is 22 minutes long, Fawn. 22! At least 1/11th of that was fast-forward filler! Anyways, I'm going to be stopping the video here because there's not much left to cover. Final thoughts? Screw earth and water, fire is best element.